Alright fellas, it's March 19th. It's 265 Chevy here. 2-car garage. I'm going to attempt to wire up this this stove with the 50 amp breaker. And I got 6-gauge wire, so that should work. But what I'm going to do, I want to put it here. So I'm going to move this to right here. And then I'm going to put the other box right here. So I can, the stove is going to go right behind the compressor right here. So this is what I have. This is white, black to here, and then the green to there. So I'm going to disconnect that, turn that off. Have to be real careful. Don't want to get popped. So I'm going to go turn off the master breaker up front and kill this box. And see where we're gonna go from there. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move this box and I'm gonna put it here. So I'll let y'all, give y'all a little further update after I get that done. Thank you. Bye. Alright fellas, here's a little update. Got the box installed. I had to drill a couple of holes right there. I tell you what, that beam's hard to drill through. Ran a little connector. So now I'm about to install the wires back, hook it back up to the breaker. And then that should be done. And then I don't know if I'm gonna get this tonight. I don't know, it's about 8 o'clock. Still gotta eat. We'll see. Got a 50 amp breaker. Put that in it. And like I said, I got 6-gauge wire. So, see how this works. But I'll show you the next update later. Alright fellas, that is done. Ran the white wire to the white bar and the green wire to the green bar. You know, I really don't know what I'm doing, you know, truthfully. I think this is ground, and I think that's neutral. I think that's neutral up there, the white wire, and I think the green wire is ground, if I remember right. And I got power, so everything works. So the first part of this project is done. Now, what we're going to do, so we're going to try to run the next box for the stove. We're going to run it here, because the stove's going to, like I said, it's going to be right here, where the stove's going to be, right by the panel. And, you know, and this is a full wire thing. So, put the 50 amp circuit. It's going to have 2 like these, and put the red and black in there right here, and then put the main ground cable to the green and put the white to the white. I just gotta see, just gotta make sure that I wire it up the same as the plug. I think that's all I gotta do. Alright, I'll be back with some more. I don't know if I'm gonna finish this, but success. So, yeah, I got some things done upstairs. I got probably like 85. Well, I'll tell you all that in another video. Alright, later fellas. Alright fellas, I'm gonna end it right there. I hooked up the wire to the white, hooked up the ground to green, to the ground ball, left the red and black bare, and I'm gonna stop right here. Tonight is March 19th. I work tomorrow, so I'll get back on March 20th. I gotta drill some holes for the box. It don't line up with these holes. I gotta drill some more holes and put it back together. And plus, when I fool with this, I wanna turn the power back on Now it's dark, so I want to definitely have the power off. So sorry, so close, but it's coming. You know, got that done. It's got the white one in the ground done. So I'll post this up when it's all finished, and y'all see the stove working later. Alright fellas, it's 265 Chevy here, 2-car garage. Well, I think today is the 22nd. I got it wired. Let's see. White wire going to the ground. No, I mean the neutral, I think. And the ground going to the green, which is, no, the white is common, the green is neutral, the red going to one side of the 50 amp circuit breaker, and the black is going to the other side. And I got it in. So what we're going to do next is we're going to test the oven. And I'll bring you back when I show you that it's working, hopefully. But got a Bobo, slice my finger. No better than that. So I'll talk to y'all in a little while. Later. Alright fellas, success. It's glowing, 95 degrees, 100, 12 minutes left. The only thing I see though, see that the 2 is lit red, but I don't see the top light red. So it's hot, but it's not glowing like that. Have to check that out. But got it working. So success. Cool. And that's the final. That's how it all looks. It's all wired up. Now what I'm going to have to do is box that in, clean it up, and there'll be another project up. Alright fellas, this is the end of this one. This is done. Later. Alright fellas, I tested it. Seems to work, but I have a question. I never had an electric stove before. The brawler burner and the back burner, they both glow cherry red. The top one don't get cherry red. Is that normal? Is that the way it's supposed to be? Any guys with electric ovens, maybe you can tell me. Kind of thinking maybe the top one don't glow cherry red because you don't want to, you know, burn the food. So the bottom one heats the oven to a correct temperature, and the other one just keeps it going. That's what I'm guessing. I don't know, but it seems to be working. This is the brawler thing. You turn that on, the brawler comes on, so you can kind of preheat it, you know, pretty quickly. And the only thing is, got to get up to 350 degrees. I got it all the way up to 400. So it reaches the plateau. But I was just curious. You know, but it's all wired in. It's all done. You know, besides my mishap with my fingers, slicing my finger with a Dawn razor knife. I knew better than that. Instead of pulling towards me, you know, and I was dumb. But I'm gonna go upstairs and load this. So that project's done. Made a hell of a mess. Start another project, but we'll see. Got the mini kitchen, probably about 85, 90% complete. Just got to put a light up, and then we'll be able to start moving the refrigerator and stove and all that. And I'm bringing gas lines today. So that's done. Came down here and do this. Think I'm gonna go get something to eat, and then maybe come back down and kind of clean this up a little bit, let this cool. But that's where it's gonna go, back there. And I don't know, I gotta dress this thing up a little bit. It looks pretty beat up. So try to figure out what I'm gonna do with that, but that's a later project. But later fellas, bye.